Previously.
What the What's going on, my anime fans? And today we are going to be watching Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 11, the weekly reaction. Last week, we learned that Historia is pregnant, Mikasa is of royal blood, Eren is losing his mind, and that there is just a lot of things going on Paradise right now. There's a lot of internal political strife. The situation is not as stable as we thought it was. I'm very interested to see what Eren does. As I've said previously, I really believe that Zeke and Eren have their own plan going on. I think they're operating to their own tune, and they're not really going along with what everyone else in Paradise wants them to. I think there's going to be some sort of escape plan happening, and I'm just kind of really nervous as to see how this happens. He's just so unstable right now. It's very hard to predict what he'll do, and I think it's going to be kind of dangerous. So I'm excited to see what goes on in this episode, so let's get on to it. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that was coming. Oh, she put a brick in there. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, they escaped. Wow, that's a start to an episode. Yeah, their whole world is kind of just blown up, honestly, with the whole thing with Zeke and everything. Their whole world has just exploded. So, I can't really blame them for these rash actions. Alright, so, all of them are safe. The warriors are all good. Whew, okay, well, that was a start. So, Gabi just straight up murdered the guard. I saw his outfit. That looked like someone from the garrison. And, I've got a bad feeling about this. Gabi is clearly a threat. She has no problem with murdering people. Who is she gonna take next? I'm worried. I'm worried. Her whole town was just blown up, so she's probably about as stable as Eren is right now, considering they've been through very similar things. She's so freaking brainwashed that she can't even bring herself to take off her armband. It's almost depressing to see how freaking just twisted her mind has become because of her upbringing. It's almost like she's just like a little kid, it's like just trying to please their parents, you know, I'm a good Eldian, I'm a good boy kind of thing, I'm a good girl kind of thing, you know, it's just like I'm the good one. The armband is what differentiates the good from the bad, you know, but oh no. I don't think Falco's gonna let her. I don't think Falco's gonna let her do it. So it's just a nice Are they in Walmaria right now? I'm seeing a lot of land, so farmland and stuff, so maybe they're in Walmaria. Yeah, Falco's like, hey, come on, chill out, this girl seems nice, you know? He has a Marleyan accent? Also, he's talking like he's got the blouse stables. I didn't recognize him. I didn't recognize him because I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. This is so freaking tense right now. I'm so freaking uncomfortable. I've never been this uncomfortable. So she's losing it. She is just losing it right now. This is so uncomfortable. I feel... Oh, my skin's crawling. Oh, thank God we're away from that. This is so uncomfortable. Oh, that's Zachary. Haven't seen him in a minute. Oh, they're doing a test run of the rumbling. I'm very interested. Was that guy's name Flagel? Yeah, the Reeves Corporation. Yeah, I mean, Exactly, it's not just them anymore, it's a whole different situation. We definitely have some mixed opinions going on here with how they're treating Eren. Man, this is rough. The tension here is so thick. I feel uncomfortable. Like, I literally feel like this. I feel itchy. Yeah, Flock's the only one I recognize in that group. And yeah, exactly. The rumbling, like, they have no idea how this thing's gonna work. Or if it even is gonna work. So Flock is just, like, completely just like, hey, man. Team Eren, bro. Eren Yeager should lead. I mean, I'd be about it. Let's have him be king with Historia. Oh, that was that, that was the rice servant. It was Rod's guy. Oh, man. I hope she can handle it. This is so much pressure, yeah. It's like she's dealing with things that Erwin never had to deal with, you know? Like with all this world stuff and everything, you know? This has got to be the hardest thing for her, this leadership position. Season 1? Holy crap, we're going all the way back to that? Season 1, episode 6. Okay, I'm shocked I knew that. Alright. Oh man. So she's like, Mikasa's like her role model. Dang. Oh, she's saluting. I want to know more about these 4 people. Oh. What? Why are we flashing back to that? What was that? Why are we flashing back to that? Is that going to have some sort of importance when Eren saved her from the robbers? Maybe that's going to come up at some point as like some sort of... That was a little odd, don't you think, that they just had that in there for some reason? No, I want to get to know more about these volunteers. I want to know more about the side cast. We can expand the cast out a little bit. This Louise girl seems cool. Flock has certainly changed a lot. You know, look at how he was in season 3, and you know he was always just like, I'm a coward. Like Erwin should have been saved. He was like this totally different guy. Like everyone's just changed so much. It's even like we still keep seeing. I've said that a million times. Everyone's so different, but we just keep seeing more and more changes, and the show just keeps more layering them on. That's why I love this show so much. So Flock was Yelena's guard. So was Yelena kind of like the liaison between Zeke and Eren? He started taking more erratic actions. I'm telling you guys, Zeke and Eren are about to do some crazy stuff. Finally, some at least a little lightheartedness. Good lord, finally. I needed a break. I mean, yeah, they probably have no use to learn how to ride horses since they have, like, cars and stuff, right? Maybe that's gonna be the next battle. They're gonna launch an attack on Paradis in retaliation for what Eren did. And that's exactly what the Survey Corps didn't want. She's just like, this is just like... What? She knows they're from Marley. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gabi, you need... Please chill. Please chill for 5 seconds. Oh my god. Gabi, please relax. Oh, thank god, Falco. I had a feeling he was gonna save her, but... Oh my god, I was just like, dude, Gabi has 0 chill. We need to give her some tranquilizers or something. Was this the girl? This was the girl that Sasha saved in season 2. Bro, they are bringing things back from the beginning. Yeah, it's like, dude, like, whatever, man. I didn't know those people. They didn't do anything. That was what Zeke did? That was Zeke's mission, was reconnaissance? Yeah, testing their strength. They said that in season 2. God, I'm losing it. I'm trying to... It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Yeah, it's like the only difference between us is we were born on different sides of the wall, man. Yep, and Sasha. Oh my god. Sasha's gonna figure it out, or they're gonna figure out about Gabi killing Sasha, and it's gonna be ugly. I'm really hoping this kind of, like, all this stuff kind of opens Gabi's and even Falco's eyes about what's going on inside the walls. Well, this was an interesting episode, guys. Really interesting with all the flashbacks and stuff. Wow. Tense, to say the least, too. Hold on, I think we got a post-credit scene. Hold on. So he attempted to fake his own death? Yeah, because his limbs were cut off when he was on the ship. Oh no, they got a sample of it too. They're figuring it out. Oh man, I was hoping they'd keep that a secret, but... The global military alliance. Yeah, they're gonna launch a global attack? That's gonna be insane. Yeah, dude, you're going up against Zeke, man. This is like their worst enemy. Oh my god, dude. They're gonna launch it. Marley's gonna launch an attack. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. I can't wait for that. Oh boy, this is gonna be cool. So guys, a very interesting episode this week. Like, there were just so many random things that turned up in this episode, with all the flashbacks. One thing I'm really still kind of stuck on is Mikasa's flashback to back when Eren saved her in when they were kids. Really, it was shown in season 1 when he saved her from the robbers. I'm wondering why they showed that. I'm assuming it's gonna have some sort of significance. She got a headache thinking about it. Maybe this has something to do with Mikasa's, bloodline, the royal thing, because like we didn't see anything like that happening until we were revealed that she's actually like a royal, so maybe it has something to do with that. I'm just interested as to where the significance of that is going to be shown. But the main thing that we focused on this episode is Gabi and Falco, journeying around Paradise. They escaped in the first 20 seconds of this episode. They were taken in by what turned out to be the Blouse family, Sasha's family. That is going to be awkward. This is gonna come out and it's gonna be ugly, guys. I just know it's gonna come out somewhere. And also that girl too. We bring in her. There's so many things. We got the girl from season 2 that Sasha saved. We didn't even see her name. That scene was really uncomfortable. I remember in season 2 that scene with it was like maybe like a 2 meter, 3 meter Titan, very small Titan was eating that woman in the house, and that was such a really intense scene. And then we also have this Louise girl, and she is a girl that Mikasa saved in that build-up in the Trost District in season 1, episode 6, and it's still crazy that I remember the exact episode where all this stuff is. That just goes to show you how much I love this show, guys. I literally have episode counts memorized. Going back to Louise and this, it seems like there's this faction within the Survey Corps that is definitely on Eren's side. They support Eren. They want Eren to be the leader of Paradise, which is I'd never expected that to happen. I mean, it seems like that would be a logical conclusion, or something, a conclusion you could come to, since he has the founding Titan and everything. That's just really crazy. I never really even considered that a possibility until they said it, so that's something interesting that could be explored later. We didn't even see Eren this episode, and yet Eren was such a big talked about point. Pixie's discussing with Yelena about Eren's behavior and everything, honestly reinforcing my theory that Eren and Zeke are definitely planning something on their own, and that we didn't see Zeke either, and that's what's making me very almost positive that Zeke and Eren are about to enact some sort of plan on their own. This is further reinforced by Reiner at the very end, saying that Zeke is not the type of person to, wait around for 6 months without a plan. He's a man of action, and it really makes me think that something's going to happen. He's accounted for variables. Maybe he's probably accounted for Marley launching an attack. Sounds like Marley's going to launch an attack by themselves on Paradise with all the warriors. So we're going to see the Armor Titan, the Card Titan, the Jaw Titan just going in. And I'm just wondering how this is going to be resolved, because it seems like the Survey Corps and a lot of people on Paradise are trying to peacefully resolve this stuff, but that has just been completely thrown out the window, and now they've been resolved. So it's like, how do we punish Eren? Can we punish Eren? We need Eren. You know, we're about to test the rumbling. There's all these things that are really building up right now. All this building up makes me think that the next climax of the show is going to be the assault on Paradise, and I've always kind of noticed that Attack on Titan has this kind of structure to it. It usually starts off with a big episode, and then it has a setup to another climax, and then the climax is like maybe 2-3 episodes of climax. It's like really high intensity episodes, and then we have the resolution episodes, the falling action, and then we get into another setup for another 2-3 climax episodes. Like, if you think about it, in season 2, you know, we started with Mike being brutally slaughtered by the Beast Titan, and then we have the build up and everything to the reveal of Reiner and Bertolt being the Colossal Armor Titans, and then we had the fallout from that, and then we had the build up to the big confrontation outside the walls in the Titan Forest, and then we ended the season after that. So that's kind of how I see the structure of Attack on Titan developing, and that's kind of how I see this happening right now. We're in the rising actions for this assault on Paradise. And one more thing I wanted to talk about is I'm really interested in how their time on Paradise is going to affect Falco, and more especially Gabi's view of Paradise aliens. You know, Falco's always been more sympathetic and everything, so the effect won't be as profound, but it still will affect him. But obviously the effect on Gabi, I'm hoping, will be more profound. I mean, she's clearly not stable at all, and who could blame her? I mean, she went through a lot. I know I said in my episode 8 video that, like, you know, screw Gabi, like, I'm done with Gabi. You know, I was just really emotional at that time, but like, really, Gabi's a pretty complex character. She's been through all this stuff at such a young age, and she has been brainwashed since, like, she was a little kid, and she's still a little kid, guys. Like, it's kind of hard to think of them as little kids because of the situations that they're in, but they're just children, and that's something you have to understand, is that they're really impressionable. So it is understandable that Gabi is the way she is. I'm just hoping that these experiences on Paradise will help enlighten them as to what the struggle is, and maybe bring out some sympathy, because, yeah, like, Paradise Eldians and Marley Eldians were really all on the same team, right? And that's something you should use in life, guys. You know, I think people are more alike than they are different, and, you know, your best friends are just strangers that you haven't made friends with yet. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction and review. Hopefully the audio for this won't corrupt this time, so if you've made it this far, then it means it hasn't, and I'm glad it hasn't. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below on this episode. Very interesting episode, even though it wasn't very action oriented. Please don't forget to like the video if you want to see more like it, and also please subscribe to the account. We're getting very, very close to 10,000 subs. The subscriptions have been coming in pretty steadily lately, and I want to thank you all very much for that. It means so much to me, guys. Like, I'm really happy that you guys like my content enough. You want to be subscribed. It really does mean a lot to me to get all these subscriptions, and I'm just really happy the channel's been growing, and I hope it continues to do so. So that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.